Hello, Brother Bruner here. Welcome back to Ultimate Admiral Dreadnoughts. And today, a scenario by Phagelord, and slightly edited. The forces are the same, but I've changed the year from 1940 each to 1926, because I think that might be a little bit more interesting. I'm going to be building the battlecruiser, for obvious reasons. Recording it live on Twitch, but Twitch chat in the form of Skull has thrown a curveball in that he's yeah, this is a redemption limit on it. Skull has, well, he tried to ban two things, but I think if I go single barrel only, I'm going to be in real trouble. But I'm not allowed anything that's even on the ship. The ship must be odd. I mean, it's Russian. Odd choice indeed. First place onion. Haha. You're a long-time YouTube watcher. Glad you could catch me on stream. Well, thank you very much for joining live. Hello, and yeah, well, welcome to the madness. Right, let's get into the design phase. Also, on a Japanese super battleship. Well, it's 1926, so we shouldn't have anything too insane, which is partly why I turned it down. But also, we do not get access to radar at this point. So we only have the Battlecruiser 4. That is the hull we must use. Obviously we must go enormous because it is required. Now then, let's go for the Advanced Tower 9 because the cheaper one... Ooh, very unusually for a Russian hull. I can put the tower wherever I like. And let's go for the Rear Tower 7. Which I know people like if I line up with the back of the ship, so I will do that. Let's see now. It's Russian. Let's stick with semi-oil. I know that sounds weird, but like, it seems like that's the sort of thing the Russians would do, particularly in 1926. 68 smoke. 68. So I could go with 2 long funnels. Nope. How about a tall funnel and an advanced funnel? Yeah, that's kind of close. Looks a bit weird. But 7.5 smoke interference is fine. Gangets. You love the game? You just wish the AI and fleet command control wasn't so wonky or buggy. Yeah. I mean, that's definitely been a long-standing thing that people have wanted fixed. So, hopefully it will get fixed. Ooh, 15-inch guns, the best kind. We're going to go for triple 15s. Standard barbette should be absolutely fine. Two 15-inch guns up front and... one at the back. That'd be a very boring design if I do that. Right, let's stick that up there. Stick that there. Yes. Can you guess what it is yet? Q-turret time! And, of course, we're going to need to balance the ship, which means we're going to need a turret at the back. There we go. We've got a little bit of a 4-weight offset. Okay, that's surprising, actually. Spin the turret. Uh, 7%. I can work with that. I can't shift anything any further back. Oh, 5%. Come on. Ooh, that's not what I was expecting. But okay. There, yeah, that'll have to do. I'm sure I can balance the ship out. Yeah, so A, B, Q, X, Y. Thank you very much. I'm glad you guys like it. Oh no, it's looking dreadful already. We're going to need some secondary guns. Can we fit? Sometimes you can Ooh, 4-inch casement. That's not bad. All the 3-inch. Glorious. So destroyers are pretty much dealt with. Casemate guns, yeah, we got them. They're up here, though. We don't have any slots down here for them. You don't like the accuracy penalty you get for triple mounts. True, but Skull did say I wasn't allowed to use anything that was even, so odd numbers of guns and odd calibers as well. Oh, actually, that's a good point. I shouldn't have those 4-inch. They have to be 3-inch. Would be nice to get some secondary guns. It's just actually pitch and roll are really good. Something like a 7-inch gun shoved in here somewhere. Oh yeah, we can. One there, and one there. Just flip this one. A couple of 7s, and can I fit another 7 back here? I can, but it impacts that turret quite a lot. But we can put one down here. Or not. There we go. Lovely. Well, I think the gun layout's fine. 100% treaty compliant. Yeah, sure. As long as we lie about the displacement, we're fine. The Q Continuum agrees with this build. Yay! No 2s. Not allowed the 2s. Because they are not odd enough. Hello there, Mrs. Medieval. 7 inches is more than enough. Yep, absolutely. Right. Let's go for maybe balanced. No, that's crazy speeds. Induced should be fine. 29 knots. I know that's not particularly fast for a battlecruiser, but I mean, it's fine. I probably do want torpedo protection, especially. Oh, it's mega heavy though. Maybe antidote 2, just in case. Explosives. Flash 5 chance is surprisingly low. But it's Russian. Let's go for something a little bit silly. Let's go for TNT super heavies with autoloaders. Yes. Let's get the sonar as well. Oh yeah, bulkheads. Range, we don't need that. Standard bulkheads, and deck armor seems somewhat irrelevant. We will pretend we will have some tin foil, pretending to be belt armor, and then we will have good. No, in fact, it's supposed to be everything's supposed to be odd. So, oops, not 1. Come on, 7. There we go. Keep the commissar safe. Secondaries are fine with 3. Turret tops. Yeah, I probably want to keep the turret tops safe. I think that's fine for armor, to be honest. Let's just reduce the displacement a bit, make it a bit cheaper. I know I don't have to do that, but it means we have to lie a little bit less. Again, I have a massive 4-weight offset, but there's not a lot I'm going to be able to do about that. The oddball. It's a battlecruiser brick. Yep. Hey there, Semper. How you doing? You are. Oh, Secan. I love Secan. I I'm still waiting for Kerbal 2, though. I'm not going to get back into Kerbal 1 only to have Kerbal 2 come out. It's just, this is not a good ship. This is not a good ship. Let's see if it can be a successful ship, though. A battle cruiser. Yeah, true. Yeah, it's not really a battle cruiser. It's only the deck armor is battle cruiser like. Hello there, Segeant. Sorry, I saw your message. Chat's going quite quickly for me today. Yeah. You're right. It would be treaty compliant because it uses standard displacement. And you can lie and cheat with standard displacement to get 35,000 tons is, in reality, you can fudge it, and people did fudge it. And you can do all sorts of naughty tricks. It's rugged, doesn't care for aesthetics. Yep. What's more Russian than that? I know. See, this is the thing. Like, with battle cruisers, I think, really, for me, there are two ways to build them. There's what I would call a true battle cruiser, which is battleship grade weapons, but less of them, but still battleship grade protection and decent speed. So slightly faster than your battleships. Then you have your cruiser killers, which have smaller guns, and again, the protection and speed. I really don't like the battle cruisers that have the paper thin armor and the big guns, because they just struggle. They really do. Hello there, WA. Vodka, yes. Just launch it if it breaks in two. Because stress, no biggie. Thanks. Yeah, the Iowas were 45,000 tons, but I think by the time the Iowas were maybe not being designed, but being built, there was, the treaty system had collapsed, so they could be a little bit naughty. I seem like the kind of guy who would build an armoured monstrosity in High Fleet. I've never played High Fleet. That can barely levitate under its own power. Yeah, that does sound like me. Yeah, I prefer. I mean, I like my ships to be well armoured. I really like, if you go for a lightly armoured ship, you're investing a lot of money. I know the game doesn't use money at the moment, but you're investing a lot of money in something that doesn't have survivability, and that I have issues with that. Yeah, well, this is 1926, so it would still be Washington Treaty compliant. It was the London treaties that brought in the 14-inch requirements, and then the escalator clause brought it back up to 16s and increased the tonnage. And I'm not convinced the treaty systems were ever a particularly good idea, to be honest. Maybe the moratorium, no new ships apart from these ones. I think that was decent, but then, yeah, the rest of it. Because the people who stuck to it got shafted by the people who didn't. And the enforcement of it was terrible. It's just, and it had a time limit and all. It just wasn't a very good idea. Just dodge. Yeah, well-meaning idea, but yeah, the British had the right idea, because they went to the Washington Naval Treaty and went, ban submarines. 11-inch railgun armed ship. Well, we haven't developed railguns or gas cannons yet, although that would be very cool. Farming Simulator. You've had me playing Farming Simulator again, by the way, Treefrog. The Canada's BB. No, I'm not familiar. Good idea. stop bankruptcy for those who wanted to cheat. Do so. Yeah, I suppose so. HBS X1. Yeah, good counterpoint, W. Good counterpoint. Yes. Yeah, I'll probably next week middle end of next week I'll be back to my more normal schedule, playing stuff through the day, and I already have a massive load of Ultimate Admiral stuff queued up, so it's not like I need to sit playing Ultimate Admiral all the time, so I will be playing other games. I might do some Farming Simulator. Definitely going to be some more Avorion. And because version 2 is out. Wow, that's an interesting light cruiser. Heavy cruiser. It's pretty tough, heavily armed. Yeah, that's not bad. What about the light cruiser? Oh, there's your single turrets. Skull. 6-inch. Standard bulkheads. Hey, they're not bad either. Oh, cordite. There always has to be something. Those heavy cruisers, though. They're not bad. Not bad at all. And the destroyers. Pretty standard stuff. Apart from the minimum bulkheads, which is, I mean, useless. Right. Cruisers on screening duty and destroyers on scout duty. Sure. Right, enemy will be to the north. Let's go. Rahl, Avorion, maybe. Please back to XCOM. Yeah, maybe. I might do an XCOM run through. It's been a while. I need to see if there are any cool mods that have come out since the last time I did it, without completely breaking the game. Oh, I knew you want XCOM back as well, do you? It won't be in the evenings. That'll be through the day. Well, for me anyway, or whatever time. Some Crusader Kings. Yeah, I could do some Crusader Kings again. I mean, all those things were really popular on Twitch, but they were less popular when I tried to make YouTube videos out of them. But yeah, I could try. Toby, Avorion, yes, indeed, and it's going to be multiplayer Avorion. In fact, by the time this goes on YouTube, I've probably already put the video up. But yes, we're going to have multiplayer Avorion. So I'm going to rent a server. It's not very expensive, and I have wonderful Patreons. Hint, hint, plug, exclamation mark, Patreon, if you're on Twitch, or video description if you're on YouTube. And yeah, I have enough of them that renting an Avorion server is not a problem, so it'll be a persistent server that people can join. I think it's a 16-slot server I was looking at. So yeah, absolutely. What style do I play in Avorion? I tend to go for... I tend to build space battleships, to be honest. Like some big railguns with heavy secondary armament for clearing up the lighter stuff. Maybe a few fighters, something like that. But of course, it's all been rebalanced, so we'll have to see how it goes. But a lot of the rebalancing is stuff I like independent turrets being no longer suffering a penalty, because I always used a mod to undo that, of course. But just all those barrels, glorious stuff. Glorious stuff. We have engaged the enemy. Thanks for posting the link there, Jackie Chan. And Onion, thank you very much. You've heard of Avorion, but you've never played or watched it. So there are a couple of older videos of mine up on the YouTube channel of Avorion. If you just search Brother Monroe Avorion, you'll find them. But if you've seen From the Depths, Stealth also has an Avorion series that is really, really good. which is what got me into the game, to be honest. So if you've played From the Depths, where you kind of build... You're building spaceships block by block, although I don't do that. I just download... ships off the workshop, because there are people with way more talent than me, and then just customise them to suit my needs. Yeah, then you fly around, shoot up some pirates, steal their stuff, mine. It's kind of got an elite feel to it, because you can trade and do all sorts of stuff like that as well. So yeah, it's really fun, like space exploration kind of game. Have I ever messed with Armour 3? No, I haven't actually. I've seen other people playing it. It's interesting, but I really haven't played a game like that in a long time, so I'd be really rusty. There's loads of slots left, Alerik. Don't worry about that. I'll save you one. I haven't actually set it up yet, so I'm not quite sure how it works, slotting in and out. But yeah, there's definitely slots left, so I'll save you one. Space engineers from the Depths, yeah, kind of. Yeah, kind of like that. I really like it. It's really good. There's a big free update coming out. Well, actually, it's in beta already, but will hopefully be on full release by next weekish, and then yeah, I will be featuring it again. Whoa! Thank you very much for the gift sub there, Jackie Chan. Very kind of you. And hello there to Just a Human Being. Hello there to the Boaty Brethren. That's good. I like that. Alliterative. Did I just see torpedoes? No. No. We just detected another ship. Back here. Oh, okay. So we have a Fuso. Seems that the Japanese have also gone for enormous amounts of firepower, having 6 turrets to my 5, which makes me feel a little bit irritated. But this one's got 5. I'm not quite as intimidated by this one. Hey there, thanks, Jackie Chan. So there's no radar in 1926. So this is all Mark 1 eyeballs. And thank you for the bits of private push. Have you begun planning your fleet for this when the campaign is out? You mean for Ultimate Admiral? Yes and no. As in, I think I have a good design process for good, well-rounded ships. And if you watched a lot, I know you have, but for everyone else, if you watched a lot of my videos, you'll often see me do things like adding range when I don't need to, adding secondaries when I don't need to, adding radio systems and stuff like that. So, whoa! The heavy cruiser question mark, which wasn't a heavy cruiser apparently, is no more. That's a shame I didn't get to ID it before it exploded, but it's, I don't know what you would call that turret, Q, because I don't think it could superfire. It just blew up before I could even identify the ship. I think that was their battle cruiser, I'm assuming. Yeah, it was. So, Japanese battle cruiser down. Who got the kill on it? Oh yeah, I can't tell. I'm assuming it was one of these guys. Not the Penzer. Could have been the Tomsk with that main gun pen. Yeah, I think it was this one, Tomsk. I think it scored a main gun pen. And yeah, that ship just completely blew up. I might get to identify. Oh, thanks for the resub there, Nage. Very kind of you. Oh, bye there, Praetorianus. Yeah, probably Cordite. Let's. I'll pause it because there we go. So the Oshima. Yeah, BC 15 hits. Yeah, it was that main gun pen. So it was the Tomsk hitting the turret here. 14-inch high TNT. Heavy shells, standard complement. Barbette 2. And what was the armor on the turret? Yeah. Terrible armor on the turret. Less than 12-inch. With 88% armor quality as well. Crypt 1. Oof. Obviously didn't use the good steel when they were building that ship. Oh dear. Robot Wars. I love Robot Wars, Onion. Why are we talking about Robot Wars? Alright. Thanks for dropping by, Jackie Chan. Thank you for the bits and the gift sub. Very, very kind of you. Good night. Enjoy. Yeah, high TNT. I know it's not even that high a flash fire chance, but if you stick a lot of guns on a ship, you know, you get a main gun pen like that, you know, it's gonna... Ooh, nice hit. So this is the battleship then, which I think is using 15s. So they're pretty heavily armed, those things. I do like this, the Fuso. You can do some absolutely crazy things with it. Well, I have noticed that we're kind of sailing the wrong way, so I'm going to come about. Looks like the Bayon took a 15-inch shell. Thank you very much for the follow there, Creeper Kin number 1. Welcome, welcome. Onion, you broke the pyramid. What do the channel factions do? Nothing. It's just a bit of fun. They're also on the Discord. If you want to show your allegiance to one of the channel factions. Ship of the Line 2-decker. I know they are a bit like Ship of the Line. Thanks for posting the link, Nate. If you're watching this and wondering why do I come onto a parallel heading, it's because when the game calculates the enemy target fast speed bonus, it's your apparent speed. So if you're sailing, if I was sailing the way I was, if you're still sailing north, then I'm much less likely to hit. Come on, let's build up some accuracy. We're taking some nasty, nasty hits. Looks like the Penza is dropping back. The Tomsk is taking over. What's their accuracy like? Actually not very good. Getting a bit unlucky with our hits. There we go. Let's say, why aren't we getting hits back? TNT, 23 knots, so they're slower than us. Armor's... yeah, okay. Any other weaknesses we can exploit? Light shells with increased ammo. Interesting combination. Another thing I quite like about this is this has mostly been a slugfest between the capital ships. We both have large cruiser forces and small ships that really haven't been engaged, which is nice. It's rare that you actually get that. If you're wondering why Taskmaster Season 3 was set in 1926, it is because I found it's a pretty good year to play Ultimate Admiral in. You get access to quite a lot of the fun toys, but you don't have any of the crazy nonsense. So you get to these quite nice balanced fights. go. What do we got here? Looks like some form of destroyer moving in. Could, of course, be a light cruiser. Bum, 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 bum. Every time Monroe thinks there's a challenge right before a battleship. Enemy battleship explodes. Yeah, I know. I do have a tendency to do that. In fact, my entire fleet has decided that what I assume was a destroyer just has to die. It may, however, have launched torpedoes, which I don't like at all. So I'm going to do a preemptive wiggle. Yes, I like my rice. Flash fried. Oh dear. Another unknown warship goes down. Probably a destroyer with how quickly it died. Even Millie is sad. Whoa, thank you very much for the sub there, Dracovir. Whee! Second time catching the stream. Thank you very much. Welcome, welcome. Right, that should be enough of a preemptive wiggle. We've got a heavy cruiser over there. Looks like it's preparing to fire torpedoes, but hasn't done so. Another ship over here that we are aggressively trying to blow up. We've spotted some torpedoes, but I think we should be able to safely avoid that. Or at least the important ships. If the destroyer sails straight into it, that's its own stupid fault. Yeah, whatever this thing is, it's getting quite a lot of attention. Looks like a destroyer. Again, could be a light cruiser. It's certainly taken a lot of hits, and it's full of holes. Going under a smoke screen. Yeah, annoying. Anyway, let's get the main guns back on the actual, important targets. Oh, thanks, Jonas Drakus. Tell you what, I will. It's quite hard for me to have a look at that sort of thing during a stream. But did you send it in through the form? Oh, thanks, Semper. See ya. Have a good night. Pyramids are meant to be destroyed. How do you keep getting in the way of the pyramids? No. If you, just how did you send it to me? Did you send it through Discord or something? They'll make it easier. Yeah, send it through the form. I will remember to go and have a look at it, and yeah, I'll have a look at it. What's the pyramid done to you? Hello there, Kurumachi. Make a cruiser on a battleship hull. Interesting idea. Like a lightly armed battleship, like with 9-inch guns or something. Ah, okay. You want to? Yeah, cool. At the end of this scenario, we can try that. I'll probably have time to get it done. Fleet battles tend to take a while. The Toms took a hit. Torpedo hit. How did I miss that? I was too busy chatting to you lot. Whoa! What happened to the Aki? Didn't think she'd taken that much damage. Bunch of 15-inch hits. Oh, few bulkheads. Well, that makes my life a bit easier. I don't know how I missed that. I don't know how I missed the torpedo. Very stupid of me. The Oddball is up front now. Looks like it's taking some damage from something. Yeah, a bunch of 15-inch gun hits. In the enemy battleship. Flooding hit. Good, good. 2 flooding hits. Yes. Emote only chat. Oh god. I wonder if I can do that. Nage, do you know? Are you able to do that yourself? I'm not sure I can do it on my end. I might be able to. As in, I can't do it whilst I'm playing. Seems everyone. Thank you, Nades. Emote only chat. There we go. That's a nice octopus skull. Giving you, I think, trying to retreat actually. Yep. Trying to withdraw. Severely limits her firepower when she does that. Looks like they're going to rely on their smaller ships to come in and do the damage, but the cruisers actually, well, they're taking hits, but they're not doing a bad job of keeping the enemy away with their own torpedoes. And in fact, scoring a hit on that heavy cruiser. Very nice. Wondering why the enemy fleet was sailing all over the place. Lose a destroyer, unfortunately, to a torpedo. It's just silly of you. So many millies. No! Yeah, we got a pyramid. Chat's having a lot of fun. More flooding. That's good. Oh, I think here he is in trouble. It's a lot of flooding. All those hits just a little bit high. She's got it under control. Oh, maybe not. Still got our engines operational. Well, 2 of them anyway. Oh, now she's in trouble. That is a sorry sight. Kind of like the ship, but a few bulkheads. Absolute downfall of that design. And down she goes. Okay. Just the small ships to mop up. Okay. The heavies seem to be low on torps, so I think we can probably close in a little bit. The Nico Sharani wiggling around all over the place, but just a kind of main gun. Oh, chat, you're insane. It's just a wall of pictures. Oh, nice flooding hit. And another nice flooding hit. Means this, yeah, even with maximum bulkheads. Yeah. So that's a heavy cruiser down. I mean, at this point, I wouldn't blame the AI for running off. Damage-wise, Tomskin's an engine out of commission. Oddball is fine. Well, I mean, obviously lost, it's taken a few hits, but otherwise fine. Penza seems to have taken a hit to the steering at some point. But all 3 battle cruisers mostly operational. If a little bit battered, I mean, they still work. Look at that. Look at those shell impacts. They've just hit the armor plate and just not done anything. Look at that one. That's a 15-inch hit that's just gone splat and done nothing. I think most of the damage was from deck hits by the look of it. Like the belt has stood up pretty well. Which, to be fair, you kind of expect, seeing as these things are wooden on the decks with only 0.1 of an inch of deck armor. Is that the end of emote only chat then? Good, good. I mean, extensive repairs, I mean, you know, I mean, yeah, there's the odd hit here and there, but most of them are okay. Obviously, we've lost that one destroyer. But overall, in return for 3 enemy capital ships at the bottom, a heavy cruiser sunk, some lighter ships, I think we're doing fine. But I think we'll start to disengage. I'm sure the enemy fleet will be perfectly happy to do that as well, because we are starting to run low on shells. But this is probably the most real feeling battle I've fought. Like, in terms of historical battle, like, we haven't charged straight into each other, but again, it hasn't been a case of being frustrated the enemy is running away. You know, there's been skirmishing between the screening ships, capital ships, trading blows. This has been a really good one. Yeah, when you look at tank armor, you're like, yeah, that's really... Surely you want a 15 inches. But if you... Yeah, tanks, not really designed to deal with battleship type weapons. I mean, think, what's the largest tank guns you like to find? 120mm, and that's modern tanks. 140 maybe. Whereas these things, you know, 15 inches is what, just under 400mm, something like that. You know, absolutely, yeah, massive weapons compared to what you find on a tank. I wonder if we can finish off this heavy cruiser on a big hit. There we go. Down it goes. But I mean, modern tank armor is obviously designed to deal with very different threats to giant shells smashing them to bits. And, you know, have to deal with missiles and IEDs and all sorts of things. And down goes the mine. Right, enemy smoke is spotted to the northwest, but we will let them escape and tell of the glorious victory earned by the Russian Navy. And it's very fine, very nice, quote-unquote, battle cruisers. Anyway, if you're watching this one on YouTube, I hope you enjoyed that, and I will see you again soon for some more Ultimate Admiral Dreadnoughts. Bye-bye!